Sometimes a new chapter sneaks up on you, and before you even realize it, that shift brings up emotions you didn't expect. In this episode of Creative Compass, I'm talking about the messy, exciting, emotional truth of starting fresh and why opening a new door often means unpacking more than just a tape and cardboard. Hey friends, well, welcome back to Creative Compass. I'm Kim Balthazar, an oil and cold wax abstract artist, formerly from Northeastern Pennsylvania. And this is where I share the ups and downs of creative life and the weekly grounding points that keep me from spinning out. If you're new here, I'm really glad you found your way in. And for those of you who come back every episode, thank you. It feels like I'm having a real conversation instead of just rambling at the camera, and I'm very grateful for that. This week's affirmation: new space, new chapter. I've been unpacking more than boxes the last few weeks. This one feels really real for me. Anytime I shift spaces, whether it's a studio move, a life transition, or even just rearranging my studio, it brings up more than just the physical stuff. It stirs up old emotions, old patterns, old versions of me that I didn't even notice I was still carrying. Unpacking a box is the easy part. Unpacking the feelings that come with change is the deeper work. And honestly, I've been learning that both can happen at the same time. You can tape together a fresh start while also holding a little sadness for what you left behind. What I keep reminding myself is that starting a new chapter does not mean the old ones are failures. It just means that you've grown. Every move, every shift, every fresh beginning shows you what you are ready to leave behind and what you want to bring with you. There's something emotional about hanging new paints on the rack or lighting a candle in the new space. It feels like setting an intention. It feels like quietly saying to yourself, I'm ready for what's next. And I think that's why this affirmation hits so deep. Because new chapters are not only exciting, they can be tender, definitely overwhelming, and surprisingly reflective. The more I lean into that instead of resisting it, the lighter everything feels. So if you're in a moment of transition too, big or small, maybe ask yourself, what are you unpacking emotionally? What no longer fits this new space? And what you want to make room for now? All right, so let's shift into the journaling part of this video. I do not have my journal because I have not written in my journal in a couple weeks. But what I can report is that today is the very first day in my new studio space, and I actually did a little bit of work. Didn't do any actual painting yet. That is gonna happen later this week, but what I did do, if you've been following me on here or over on Instagram, I recently finished two 12 by 36 inch paintings, and I said I was going to do the name release, and I didn't, and I apologize, but I did name them today, and I wired them, and they're going to go up on my website this week. So stay tuned, either hopefully tomorrow, maybe the day after, I'm going to get that video up, and you can see what their names are, and hopefully you just love them so much that you're gonna run over to my website and pick them up, because they do look nice together, and I will give you a discount. So just keep that in mind. And that's really all I have accomplished. But like I said, I'm gonna give myself a little slack. Today was day one. So I think I'm off to a good start. So if this message today resonated with you and you wanna support me and my art, but now isn't the time to add one of my paintings to your art collection, it would mean so much if you just like this video and subscribe to my channel. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing, and it really helps more than you know. And if you want to see what's new on my end, you can visit my website at www.kimbalthazar.com for new paintings and upcoming online classes. I swear, they're coming. It's my New Year's resolution. All right, guys, thanks for hanging with me today. I will see you next time. Goodbye.